is really hard to talk with this on. Ugh. Hey guys, so today, can you guess what we're doing? Can you guess? Can you guess it? We're doing another special effects video. I wanted to do one aimed towards Valentine's Day, so I did like a ripped, carved out heart on my face. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, BeautyByJosieK, here on YouTube. I really work hard on my channel. I do videos like this. I do beauty videos, reviews, demos, everything in that area. I told you guys I would do more SFX looks on my channel, even though it wasn't Halloween. Oh god, this one is just bothering the shit out of me. If you guys want me to do more looks like this, leave it in the comment section below. And I'm sorry, it's so distracting. I will try and get around to doing them. By the way, I don't know if I'm having a bad reaction to the latex, but I'm kind of scared to take this off. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, if you guys want to learn how to do this look, please keep watching. I love y'all.
Alrighty, let's get into the tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is just take some white face paint and kind of mark out where we want our shape to go and where we want our prosthetic to sit. And by the way, we are going to be using the tinfoil way of making a prosthetic, and this is from elimacs SFX makeup channel. If you don't know who they are, oh my gosh, go check them out. They are amazing, and you will learn so much if you're into, you know, special effects makeup. But anyway, so we are moving on, and we're going to shape this like a carved piece of skin, and we are going to put it around the marks that we made to make sure that it fits both sides. And then after you are done making sure that it fits, you are going to take some spirit gum and latex. I used both of them. It kind of helped me seal the edges down a little bit more to use latex. But to put the initial foil on, the spirit gum worked really good. So you're going to apply the spirit gum and then let it get tacky. You can kind of tap it with your hands if you want. But once it gets sticky, stick the foil onto where you want it to sit. If you find some parts of the prosthetic or foil isn't sticking, just add a little bit more spirit gum and tap it, or let it dry for a little bit, and then press the edges down. Now, I had to do more trimming. I really suggest you get the trimming right before you put it on your face, because you can cut yourself if you don't, if it's already on your face. But to cover this foil, we are going to be taking strips of cotton. We're going to put them in latex and then place it over our foil heart. This is really, really messy, but the best way that I found to do this is to fully saturate it and then place it where you need it to go and work it in with your fingers. If you find something isn't really working for you, you can just cut it off and then start again, or just pull off the piece and start again. Or work with it, like I did with that piece. So now that piece wouldn't stick, so it's just a piece of hanging skin. And you're gonna move on. I am just covering everything up with latex and working and trying to get the coffee in my mouth without spilling it everywhere. So after that, you're going to keep going around the heart and sealing in those edges, because that is the most important part of this whole entire look, to make it look like the edges are down against your skin so it looks like your actual skin. Take your time with this. The whole procedure probably took me about 35 minutes to get the whole heart covered like this. And then I'm just going to be taking a hairdryer because I am impatient. You can wait without a hairdryer if you'd like, but it's going to take a long time. But I probably blow dried this probably for about 10 minutes. And then I went in and covered it with my foundation color. And after you have covered it with your foundation color, you want to just dust over it with translucent powder to set everything. This is really important because you don't want it to be sticky when you're trying to place the color onto it or the blood. So next we are going to go in with some bruising colors. You can do this however you want. I go in with like a darker skin tone, but natural skin tone first, and I blend that out. And then after that, we go in with greens, yellows, and blues. Just kind of blend it in and then blend it out with your beauty blender. I find that is the easiest way to achieve a bruised look. And this also takes some time and practice. I am not the best at it, I can admit it. But I'm still trying to practice to get this down as good as I can. Here you can see me going in with a greenish yellow, and remember to always use a light hand when you're doing bruising effects because they're not going to be super dark and non-blended, if that makes sense. Bruising is a very natural thing, and unless it is a super hard blunt force, it's not going to be a solid shape or a solid form, if that makes sense. But next we are going in with a light red color to kind of make it look like it's infected. We don't want to go in with any darks yet because we want the all around like pinkish flesh tone color to be on the prosthetic. And then we can go in like we're doing here with a darker color, a darker red, so that you can try and start to put some dimension into this piece. After you put in the darker, I like to go even darker with the red, like darkest. I just keep adding black to the red, little amounts of black to the red so that I can make it, you know, darker as you go. And then you always remember to blend it out, and then the last step is to add your black into the places that you want it to look sunken in. And then moving on to the blood, I just took a medium to dark blood and I made it very runny. And I started to drip it down my face. Be careful with this because you don't want the drips to go all the way down the heart because then it messes with the whole look. You want it to literally look like it's dried drips on your face. So what you do is you just press down the liquidy red so that it starts to drip. And if it starts to drip too fast, you can actually dab the end of it with a Q-tip, and that'll stop it from dripping, but still give the dripped effect. And then going in with some scab blood, this really pulls any look together and it's the most realistic type of fake blood in my opinion. So you're just going to go in and place it down anywhere you'd really like because this is an open scab, so it's going to be very bloody and very crusty. So you can just put it all the way around the heart and especially in the darker colored places so that you get that glossy look of it still being wet. I just drag it down in the spots that I want to look fresh and wet and nasty. So that is it for this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video if you did. If you have any requests for any future special effects makeup or any video, go ahead and leave them down into the section below where all the comments are. And that is it, guys. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.